Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we'll delve into the world of narcissism, particularly focusing on the destructive aspects of jealousy and envy within their personalities. We aim to provide you with a deeper understanding of the root causes of narcissistic jealousy and the harmful tactics they often use. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insights into narcissistic behavior. Remember, you're not alone in this journey. Let's explore the depths of narcissism together. Narcissists are frequently overwhelmed with feelings of jealousy and envy. Jealousy is a relatively common emotion that most people experience at various points in their lives. It can be stirred by a multitude of factors, such as coveting something someone else possesses or yearning to visit a location someone else has explored. Essentially, it boils down to desiring something someone else has. Healthy individuals express this sentiment by saying things like, "I'm so jealous. I'd love to visit that place too," or "I wish I had that." This is a standard aspect of human behavior and is typically perceived as harmless. Jealousy in its basic form is a sense of resentment towards others due to their achievements, possessions, or the fear that a partner could be attracted to or involved with someone new. It also encompasses the protective instinct we harbor over our own possessions. Often, this resentment manifests as bitterness towards another individual. Envy, on the other hand, is a feeling of discontent with someone else's appearance, qualities, or possessions, coupled with a desire to possess what they have. Sometimes, this emotion can be triggered by a lack of self-esteem. For mentally healthy individuals, jealousy merely reflects a desire for something that someone else has. However, when it comes to narcissists, jealousy takes on a more sinister meaning. It transforms into envy and a destructive force. Narcissists typically struggle with low self-esteem, causing them to become exceptionally jealous and envious of everything and everyone around them. However, they usually don't expose this side of themselves to everyone, choosing instead to reveal it only to those closest to them. Narcissists operate under the delusion that everyone around them possesses something they lack and desperately crave. They can even become jealous of their own children for a variety of reasons. One of the primary ones is if they perceive their children as receiving more attention than they are. When their children excel at something, the narcissist will often attribute this success to their own parenting skills, or even their DNA in a bid to redirect the attention back onto themselves. While most people internally grapple with their jealousy, often out of embarrassment, narcissists are more forthcoming. They don't hesitate to voice their feelings to those close to them, making comments such as, "They must have inherited a fortune to afford that," or "They only got that because someone helped them. I've always had to fend for myself." Through such statements, narcissists attempt to devalue others' achievements and assert their superiority, further indicating their deep-seated jealousy and envy. It's important to note that not everyone who exhibits certain traits or uses certain phrases is necessarily a narcissist. Narcissistic Personality Disorder, NPD, exists on a spectrum, and those with the disorder typically exhibit at least 5 of its characteristics, although they may not be apparent all at once. If someone does not display other characteristics of NPD, they should not be hastily labeled as a narcissist. Narcissists are often driven by intense feelings of jealousy and envy, leading them to engage in destructive behaviors aimed at sabotaging those around them. They view everything as a competition that they must win. The idea of others possessing something they lack, or others experiencing happiness while they themselves are not, is perceived as deeply unfair. They struggle with feelings of inadequacy, which is why they find other people's successes threatening. A narcissist's self-worth is fragile and difficult to maintain. They rely heavily on external validation, seeking it from those around them. Their coping mechanism involves reflecting their needs onto others, either by seeking direct attention or indirectly by creating competitions unbeknownst to others solely for the satisfaction of winning. This behavior is an attempt to mask their inner shame and self-hatred. If they don't win, it's a blow to their fragile self-esteem, which they perceive as an insult. Consequently, they go to great lengths to hide their self-loathing and maintain a facade of well-being. When narcissists become envious of the attention or sympathy someone else is receiving, they often resort to smear campaigns. They use these tactics to tarnish others' reputations and discourage people from helping the individual in need. Narcissists are particularly threatened by good, honest people whom they perceive as competition and therefore seek to destroy. It's important to remember that normal is a relative term, and we are all unique individuals with our own strengths and weaknesses. Healthy individuals, when faced with adversity, tell the truth to relevant authorities to protect themselves, even though it may be difficult to do so. They reach out to others for help and support, seeking clarity on confusing or distressing situations. Conversely, narcissists use smear campaigns as a weapon to undermine and ruin others. These campaigns are often based on lies, distortions of the truth, and manipulated evidence. The only instances where they might possess legitimate evidence is when they deliberately provoked someone to elicit a reaction. The primary objective of these campaigns is to tarnish someone's reputation, thereby redirecting attention and support towards the narcissist. Narcissists consumed by jealousy and envy are often driven to extreme measures. They might steal, damage, or even completely destroy the possessions of others. Their need for control can manifest in various ways, such as manipulating finances or exerting power over those they perceive as a threat. This threat is usually imagined, born from differing opinions or refusal to put the narcissist's needs first. They will go to great lengths to dismantle anything or anyone they are jealous of. While these actions are undoubtedly damaging to those around them, it's important to understand that at the root of this behavior is the narcissist's deep-seated belief that they are not good enough, not whole, and incapable of winning. To compensate for these feelings of inadequacy, they resort to destructive behaviors to achieve a sense of victory and self-worth. Instead of confronting their insecurities and acknowledging their flaws, as we all have them, being human, they project them onto others. This shifting of blame becomes their coping mechanism, conveniently making their problems someone else's fault. Feelings of jealousy and envy trigger a profound sense of shame in narcissists, often resulting in explosive rage. To defend themselves from these uncomfortable emotions, they construct elaborate scenarios in their minds where they are the victims of others' jealousy and envy. They expertly twist the narrative to make themselves the aggrieved party. Observing narcissistic individuals can elicit a range of reactions, from pity to fear. It's crucial to remember that narcissism is a disorder, and the type of narcissist one is dealing with can greatly influence the situation. Their lies frequently reflect their own actions towards you and omit their culpability. Smear campaigns launched by narcissists are rarely about the target. Instead, they serve as a means for narcissists to validate themselves at others' expense. Attempting to prove a narcissist wrong is a futile endeavor. Their mindset, often ingrained since childhood, is resistant to change. If you're dealing with a narcissistic psychopath, it's likely they were born this way. A narcissist or a narcissistic sociopath typically develops these traits over time due to life circumstances. Remember, their behavior is not a reflection of your actions, and there is nothing you can do to change them. They are not individuals who can be fixed through reassurance, help, or support. You are not the cause of their narcissism, and you cannot change it. Often, any attempt to help a narcissist is twisted and turned back onto you, serving only to validate their belief that they are not the problem and that they haven't made a mistake. They will continue to project blame onto you, regardless of how nonsensical it may seem. Defending yourself or explaining your motives and intentions is pointless. Narcissists are not interested in understanding your perspective. They are either unable or unwilling to listen or accept your viewpoint. Proving anything to a narcissist is practically impossible because their perception is firmly rooted in their own skewed reality. Feeling jealousy and envy is a part of the human emotional landscape. These emotions are universal and can be experienced by anyone. While most people don't resort to destructive behaviors when they experience these feelings, it's possible to channel them constructively. One productive approach to dealing with jealousy is self-improvement. However, this is a strategy that a narcissist is unlikely to adopt, as they often fail to recognize themselves as the root of the problem. In our lives, we've likely all experienced feelings of jealousy or envy at one point or another. Yet, we also have the capacity to feel happiness for others' achievements and use these feelings as motivation to reach our own goals. For instance, if someone acquires a new car, you might feel a twinge of envy, but you can also appreciate their hard work and use it as inspiration to strive for your own aspirations. When you experience jealousy, it can serve as an indicator of something you desire in your life. Instead of succumbing to negativity, you can explore ways to achieve these desires for yourself. Unlike narcissists who resort to taking from others, instead of working towards their own accomplishments, you can focus on your personal growth. Some narcissists may appear successful, but their success often comes at the expense of others. They strive for the biggest and best of everything, often by undermining those around them. In contrast, well-intentioned individuals focus on their own path, creating their own life and striving for the best on their own terms. Remember, our only true competition is with ourselves. Surrounding oneself with narcissistic individuals can lead to their negativity rubbing off on you. Negativity often breeds more negativity. Narcissists are known for making grand promises but failing to deliver, which can trigger feelings of jealousy when they fulfill these promises with someone new in their life, be it a new partner, a sibling, or a coworker. This can be a painful experience, especially given the manipulative tactics often employed by narcissists. When feelings of jealousy and envy surface, it's crucial to confront them rather than ignore them. It's possible to use these emotions to your advantage, even if the person stirring these feelings is a narcissist. Try to find happiness for them, although this can be extremely challenging given the harm they may have caused you. It's important to focus on the relief of being removed from the situation. It's natural to feel concern for the new person in their life, especially if it's someone close to you, like a sibling. However, the best course of action is to be there for them when they manage to extricate themselves from the narcissist's influence. Consider a common scenario. When your child achieves something significant, your natural response is likely to be one of pride and happiness for their success. This joy stems from your love and care for them. In stark contrast, a narcissist might feel envy towards their own children's achievements. They may even attempt to undermine or sabotage their children's success due to their own insecurities and envy. If you ever find yourself grappling with feelings of envy or jealousy, try to use these emotions to fuel self-improvement and growth. Ask yourself what triggered these feelings. What is it that you desire to achieve? What steps can you take towards accomplishing it? Life can often feel like it's happening to you, an endless series of events that you're merely reacting to, but it's possible to shift this perspective and make life happen for you. Yes, life can be challenging, and it may seem like one hurdle follows another, but it's crucial not to let others exploit your weaknesses. Instead, use these weaknesses as stepping stones for personal growth. When you do this, life starts to unfold in your favor. Use envy as a tool to identify what you want for yourself and then strive to achieve it. Remember, we are all unique individuals, each worthy of respect and capable of achieving our own goals with good intentions. There is no set path to living your life. There is only your unique journey. In conclusion, It's essential to recognize and understand the distinct differences in how emotions like jealousy and envy manifest in narcissists versus emotionally healthy individuals. This understanding can help you navigate relationships with narcissistic individuals or identify areas of personal growth. If you found this discussion helpful, please take a moment to like this video, leave a comment, and share it with others who might benefit from this information. Don't forget to subscribe for more insightful discussions on topics like these. Before we end this discussion, if you're going through a challenging time, try to think of 3 things you're grateful for right now. Even when things are tough, focusing on positive aspects can help shift your perspective and cultivate a more positive outlook. Remember, you have the power to make life work for you. Thank you very much for watching.